What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. The Master Tip Series returns today, and this time we're hitting the back. The one tip that's going to allow you to get much more out of every single back exercise you do, and of course, it has a few other criteria it has to meet too. In order to be called a master tip, it must not just work on all the exercises, but it should not require that you have any added experience or equipment in order to be able to pull it off. It must not be able to take a lot of time for you to implement. I'm talking you should be able to go do this the very next time you train your back. And finally, the damn thing has to work. If I'm going to call it the master tip, it has to be a great tip. So with all that said, before I show you how to implement it on all the different exercises, I want to tell you what it is we're trying to accomplish. When we know that when we're training our back, we want to make sure that we get full contraction of our lats, we can't have our elbows stop here. We know that the elbows have to cross midline and go behind our body. If we don't do that, we're not getting the most out of the exercises we're doing. But there's a way we can actually cheat that. There's a way we can actually make sure that that's happening by not even focusing on what the elbows are necessarily doing. We can focus on something that's a lot easier to see and control, and that is right here, our sternum. So now, when we pull back, no matter what the exercise is, I'll start here with a row. When we pull back, we don't just want to get the elbows moving in this direction, we want to get the sternum moving in that direction. Actively moving in that direction. Consciously moving our chest in that direction. So I like to call this the Superman tip. If we were to take our chest right here to reveal the S, we wouldn't just go like this. Okay, if we just went like this, we could be in bad posture, and Superman doesn't look like this. He looks like this. Okay, up, extended, and out. And when we get our elbows going here, you can feel the difference. Just take your hands, put them right here in front of you, and as you rip open the shirt, let the elbows travel back behind your body and let your chest travel out, in this case, towards you guys. So like this, when you can get that feeling, now you got to go apply it to all the lat exercises you're doing, and you'll feel an instant difference. So let's start here with a lat pull down. I'm not just pulling the bar down towards my chest in this bad posture. What I'm doing is I'm actively on every single rep, as the elbows come down and back, I'm sticking the chest up and out. And you can see me doing that every single time. There's a much better contraction taking place. I can do it on pull-ups too. Don't just think about trying to pull your hands down towards you as your body is lifted. Think about trying to attack the bar with your chest. Push your chest up towards the bar. Actively see if you can close that gap down as your elbows are traveling back behind your body. The next thing is on a row. I don't care if you're doing a one-arm row like I'm doing here. Don't just pull the arm. I've said this before. That becomes a bicep exercise. As you're letting the elbow travel back behind your body, actively stick your chest out down towards the floor in this case. You could do it too on a barbell row. As you're pulling the elbows back, you're actively pushing the chest out. And then finally, even if you're doing something like a straight arm push down, it works here too. Tilt your torso slightly forward to allow for the elbows to get not just to the body, but behind the body. But you'll find that this becomes even easier if at the same time you're actively sticking your chest out towards that bar as you pull it down. So as you see guys, we all could do the same exercises. There's not a lot of variety when it comes to back training, but it's how you do the exercises that matters. That's what makes the difference between those that see the best results from the exercises and those that don't. And I take a lot of time and effort to make sure that when you do any of my programs, you're making sure that you're getting the most out of everything you do. If you're looking for one of those programs, click the link below this video. Use the program selector. It will help you to find the program that's best aligned with the goals that you have set for yourself right now. But it only takes a couple minutes for you to do that, and it's well worth the time. In the meantime, if you found this video helpful, if you like the Master Tip series, leave your comments and thumbs up below. Let me know what you want me to cover here in a future video, and I'll do my best to do that for you in the days and weeks ahead. All right, guys. See you soon.